Hello colors, welcome to Viva Barça Plus, welcome to this new channel of mine. Of course, I did spoke about this channel yesterday through my community on YouTube via Viva Barça itself. This channel is all about us discussing on recent issues, more interactive, and of course giving an opinions about what we think about situations of FC Barcelona. So in this first video of this channel is just all about doing transfer roundup, a roundup of the transfers. Today is deadline day, and as I speak, just have about, I think, barely 2 hours to go for the transfer window to close. And first and foremost, before starting, I want to say thank you if you are just coming here for the very first time, for the very first video. It's a privilege having you guys here. And very importantly, I want to beg all of you, my Barca supporters, my fellow lovers of FC Barcelona, to subscribe down, turn on the post bell notification so you always stay up to date whenever I post a video in this channel. Of course, posting here will not be too regular like at Viva Barça, where I post 8 a day, 6 or 7 a day. But of course, this one will have lengthy videos, 1 post per 3 days or maybe 2 posts per 3 days. Of course, so let's just get right into it without any much waste of time. I think Barcelona have been the busiest club in this transfer window so far, and with today being deadline day, I've been talking about countless rumors, countless things happening. The offices have been so busy. And firstly, I want us to start with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. A lot of conflicting rumors were coming out today, but now as I speak, Fabrizio Romano have just updated the situation with Aubameyang. Of course, initially it was reported how Aubameyang and FC Barcelona, the deal is broken because of wages and so on and so forth. But now as I speak, negotiations are very smooth, and Aubameyang is very close to joining FC Barcelona. Of course, when that will be official, or when that will be confirmed, I will discuss that on my Viva Barça channel. And how do we see this signing, guys? How do you see Aubameyang at FC Barcelona? Is it a very good signing? Is it a signing that you see him bringing a lot to the team? Of course, I think now, honestly speaking, we have 10 forwards. 10 forwards. If you want to count totally, it's much, yes. But I think, personally for me, I think Aubameyang is good. It's good. We know he's having a very bad period in his career, stripped off the captaincy in Arsenal. Things have not been moving well for him. But when we consider the fact that there's no money for FC Barcelona, we are as broke as what we are, really broke, and we can't go for that except Haaland for next summer. But I think Aubameyang is an ideal signing for the moment. He's not for a long term. He's not getting any younger. And of course, with the transfer being imminent anytime soon, it will be confirmed. I personally think Aubameyang is an ideal signing. Of course, he's an experienced striker that will bring so much to this team. I also like you to drop your comments on what you think about this. Then talking about Traore, one of the other signings that was confirmed some days back. Adama Traore is a very good player. Adama Traore being a direct replacement to Ousmane Dembele, because when we see the way Traore plays, it's interesting. I would say I personally, as I said personally, I really love Traore to play regularly. I love it. And yes, he have the attributes of Dembele, the speed, the dribbling skills, a lot. We can see a lot of similarities between them, and finishing have been a problem for Traore as well. Very poor, 2 goals in the Premier League. But nonetheless, guys, I think Traore will bring a lot to FC Barcelona as well. He knows the team inside out. We quite remember he left La Masia some years back. Is it 2014? And now he's back again, and he's very happy. Of course, I did spoke about how Traore was so happy with the coach, with the way he came back to FC Barcelona, and even the pay cut shows how good, how committed he is to FC Barcelona. You are leaving Wolverhampton Wanderers and coming to FC Barcelona and taking a pay cut. That shows how committed he is and the desire he wants to return. Then let's talk now about Ousmane Dembele, the most called, or let me say the most pronounced name Among other names, this transfer window, of course, a lot of headlines for Ousmane Dembele this transfer window. Today, there were a lot of rumors, Many, I can't even count. Chelsea, Man United, Paris. In fact, Paris Saint-Germain was the highest link with him. But I don't think nothing will have worked. Nothing will even work. Nothing will work. Dembele will stay put at FC Barcelona. We just 1 hour something left now for the deadline as I speak. Dembele is not going anywhere. Paris was showing some glimpses of pursuing him or to come, but just the fact that Dembele himself, according to reports, does not want to push for a move immediately, and Paris Saint-Germain, looking at the price that FC Barcelona were saying, is it 20 million euros for Dembele? Why would they go for Dembele when June is not even far, when Dembele will be a free agent? It makes no sense, right? So Dembele will be there trying to compete for space, and even with the latest reports, we're talking about how manager Xavi Hernandez is talking about the fact that, as opposed to the reports we've been getting, that Dembele will be on the stands, but Xavi was like, no, you don't think that would be a good idea. Dembele is still a good player. Yeah, he might not be that committed to the project of Xavi because of his stubbornness, I would say, but Dembele will stay put for now. But next summer, certainly he will leave. Then talking about some failed transfer operations, starting with Nicolas Tagliafico, and one of the players that were tipped to replace Jordi Alba in the long term, but the transfer unfortunately did not work out because Ajax was like, no, we can't let him leave mid-season. He's still important for us, even though Enric Ten Hag does not use him quite frequently there. He's a good player though, but talking about the left-back position at FC Barcelona, Laporta needs to act fast. The board need to act fast. Of course, with the transfer deadline almost getting done till summer comes again, that should be one of the first positions that I think the board should look to strengthen. Of course, the Jordi Alba is not getting younger, and his performances this season have been subpar, not been too good, costly mistakes he has been making. But I really don't see Tagliafico as that ideal target. I personally don't think he's that ideal target to replace Jordi Alba. Of course, Barca's wish was to take Tagliafico as a temporary option, whatever, on loan, on loan to the end of the season. And one of the other issues that Barca were not going for him, or Barca were not going for the terms that Ajax wanted, because Ajax wanted Barca to make that purchase option. How can I put it? That option should be there, it's a must that Barca must activate the option in June, but Barca did not want that kind of situation because, come on, Tagliafico is not a superstar in the left back. He's not a popular figure there. And of course, coming with him, because Barca were just trying to do something like, let's just do a try and see. And of course, when we know about the Ajax connection, Barca and Ajax have some strong connections in football since from the days of Johan Cruyff. But Barca did not want something of a risk that you go and take Tagliafico. What if he does not perform very well? What will you say? You spent it because Ajax were asking 30 million to be put in that clause in that contract that it should be a mandatory purchase option, but Barca did not want that, and I think it was a good move for Barcelona not to even accept that. And maybe, who knows, we don't know what the summer will bring to us. We don't know who will play the left back. And another left back that Barca have been eyeing a lot, former La Masia product, who plays now for Benfica, Alejandro Gramato. Gramato is a very good player, I've been watching some of his highlights on YouTube. He's good, he's very good. But it's complicated, really complicated. Barca wanted to bring him on loan as well because they went for Gramato initially because Tagliafico's deal really failed and Barca were putting effort. Even yesterday they were putting a lot of effort, but as for today being deadline day, nothing have even been spoken about that. And Benfica is so reluctant to let Tagliafico leave midway season. He's still very important for them. Of course, unlike Tagliafico, who is not even the first choice left back there, but Alejandro Gramato plays most of the times. He starts the matches. So I think Barca needs to do something as soon as possible. But with today being the last day of the winter transfer window, then we are only going to wait till the summer, where we are going to see a lot of transfer operations take place that June. Hopefully better ones. I don't need transfers to come, and we don't need just transfers, but we need transfers that will strengthen our beloved team, right? We're going to be seeing how things will be. Of course, Torres too was another player that was signed this January, early this January, the very first signing of FC Barcelona this January. And I think that is the highest transfers that give a lot of joy to the fans when he came. Of course, from Manchester City, we can see how he performs there, was banging goals left, right, and center. It's really brilliant, really brilliant. Of course, he have just played 2 games, I think, and there's a lot that guy would bring to our team. That's a lot. I'm so optimistic about this guy. Torres is an ideal player, an FC Barcelona type of player, and he just needs a good team around him, and he will deliver a lot. So guys, with that we have come to an end. I thank you so much if you did watch the video up to this point, and very importantly, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Until next time, bye bye.